Batting diaspora numolu, atameme diaspora, my diasporan brothers and sisters. Be menamen gibela 180,000, 15 million kola kebol waf kanye. So atel omi euro jalet. Abe ku jamanu mengalon itel libring jamanu jene wulte jene tibabu jamanu fam. Statistic ni ngaita less less than 40% ogoro begulla. They don't have that 180,000 euros in their bank right now. Tibabu min family fring jamenta mi jante. Abe kun yafen ko ila bulbondi je stock bondi je ani pension wol man tar jede abe ko do ko banko kon la même mabo abe ko cash, they don't have that, but the real estate agents, they want us to take 15 million and to buy a land, free to buy an empty plot of land in the Gambia. I will show you that. By the way, I will say 80% of us, we don't have that kind of money also. So, I mean, nobody's going to buy this land. But Manaita Lalafanang, the Mengalano Nyin he cannot even read or write because Lano Saferu Nying Akini Munala AI. I will show you that because it's labeled as AI. But before we start, we will go through four things, I think. First of all, we will look at my video. Last time my video, you're not young. Model Musaya comment Jamal Young. It's around about 17 or 18 comments. I be delete. But we will look after both and Jibela Kunganin Kakol Men Olebe Jante in Severocono. Number non sign. A Beko sign did minita la yang nga atamunto ngay minita la yang is from Apoten Latijan nga itala ikafujan publication point Bundesbank point de Germans the biggest bank in Germany, they call it Bundesbank. They make a research and anything they find out abeku German will saying ila guru ikaguru su nyamen na mengalung cash people so kono and memal real estate people and because they did this research to know how many percent of German have 180,000 euros in their bank or cash. They have abeku 15 million. Abeku more than 60% of German they cannot buy empty land in Gambia. More than 50%, I think 60% of Germans, white Germans, cannot buy a plot of land in the Gambia because I will show you a plot now. They are selling it for 15 million. And absolutely insane, okay? And the nice thing is these things, Bundesbank, you can go to their website. If you don't speak German, I can translate you all these things. You will see it by yourself, you know? So as I always said, I don't like to claim things. We are engineer. And engineer, we have to prove things. We don't just claim. If you said anything, you have to do mathematics, you have to do analysis, you have to go and prove it why these things is that. Okay? That's why anybody that's taught engineer will confirm that we don't just claim things, we have to prove it. Okay. All right. Number one saying, Bena ikafo in ngafi nyam stocks lominti, ikafo in ETF, abeko in manufacture from ko ikafo in ICS, abeko iteleka stock na ika awaf molma, ya fam. Yeah, abeko jamal biye, you have ICS, you have Amundi, lot of them. So Bena itala la jamfanang, niya 108 abeko bikina nyume wafkang, funga kila nyitala for before you have to see this. Let me show you the this is the place. Okay, bawa of going in la blue installé in Banjununding yajele na abeko abe Arabic University Karala, and this is the size bawa of 15 million. Can I cancel them? But this video is going to be very interesting. But you can't like button. Okay, absolutely insane. Okay, so nimbo tanong saying menaita la jan saying niya o gulo nying kiyang abenaita la saying abeko every month nika abeko misal fenya 100,000 drop young as starting growing, and every month you pay 500 euro on it for 25 years. Family, how many money you will get at the end? Okay, so because these people are selling out Gambia. Okay, I don't have anything against this Jamaican boy. I don't have anything against anybody, but these people are selling out the Gambia because very, very, very cheap. Maybe even 50,000 Gambian dollars. It's a diaspora. They come and sell it to you because I have to sell this with tip sorrow, or I don't want to do this, but nothing I have to sell this. I don't want to sell. These are selling tactic. To let you believe is valued that much. It is not. Family. So the last one, Mena Marminitala, Wolumenti Jogging Club. It is the new German national team trainer. But Munakina Mbafal Natikanje, to show you Tibabolu, they tell the truth. They don't they don't make it nice. If something is wrong, they say it. And he's the prime example because he said it's not, and that is fact. France is more better than German. So abuka and he don't lie and he don't pretend. Only fact okay, but we Gambians, we don't like to tell the fact right away. If you say something, if it's wrong, just go directly and say it. Okay? And these things selling out, they are wrong. And I will say it whether people like it or not. Okay? So, but when I start Lamundo follow, I think we will start with this PDF. Okay? Okay, let me go back. Nana think when you read here. Okay? So let me make it small. But Janimbo, I start like a new reader follow. I want you guys to note one thing. Last time one follow video, American scientist will make Dr. Dispensia. I'm memful. If somebody tell you something, abeko aketele itukumamba mankara more than abeko the same thing he tell you permanently. Abeko unconscious mind like I believe I cannot do this because abeko nothing happen. Ni mo kafanya so the same thing, Abeko, I am also a victim of that. The agents in the Gambia, they let us believe that land are that expensive, but they are not. You have to take that from your head. You have to take that from your head. The agent let us believe for decades that land are that expensive in the Gambia, but they are not. Because of the agent themselves, they don't even know how to value a land in the Gambia. They just let us believe. Young, because we have a lot of stress there. We tend to believe, but they manipulate our brain, our unconscious mind. You have to take that from your head. And if you do that, you will think clearly. Because I know for fact, I know somebody, that one I cannot give you a proof because you don't want to show me that I saw his paper to the world, but he bought a land in the Gambia for 80,000 Gambian dollars. And I saw a real estate company that is also selling a land in the Gambia for 80,000 Gambian dollars, and it's a good location. It is not a prime location. That is also another topic. Everywhere is very good location. Me, I will never say that. If something is not a good location, just say it. It's not a prime location. It is not a very good location, but it can be in future. It can be a good location, but right now it is not, and the price has to be reasonable. That's why. So it's not a prime location, but I will say if you buy that one, you people will be comfortable. It's not a business. And after 10, 15 years, you will develop. That is okay. But don't let them agent fool you. Okay, right? So let's come back and read these things. Absolutely insane. 15 million is 180,000 euros. 180,000 euros or more in net wealth. Approximately 40% of households in Germany have a net worth of 180,000 euros or more. 180,000 in cash or saving alone, excluding real estate, stocks, pension, and other assets, the percentage is much lower than 40%. So niani ila bul boni jabe ko mera long they have your own home. You will boni yela stock boni pension yala fe boni that is government part of it. If you take that all, the percentage is lower than 40%. Abeko saying less than 40% of white German can afford and buy this kind of land in the Gambia. So, and we in the Menata saying can you it's not our country. We are a foreigner. We are a foreigner here. We are immigrants, and we try to to earn some money and to have a better life in our own country. But the agents, they want to scam us, and I blame the agents, but I also blame the diaspora because we are diaspora. Some of us we don't know which kind of power we have because we are the superpower in the Gambia because only the money we are sending there for our family. Without diaspora, Gambia, we are participating in the Gambian economy very, very, very strongly. That is the fact. We are diaspora. And we should use this power also to bring the price down and to stop this sale out of our land in the Gambia. Okay? So again, less than 40% of German can buy this kind of land. So many fantam get it. And they employ. They cannot buy such kind of land. How can we? Absolutely insane. Okay? So let me finish the text. The German Bundesbank, that is German, the biggest German bank. The German Bundesbank does not publish an exact figure for this. Most German households reach a net worth of 180,000 primarily through home ownership. Again, you don't have your own real estate or boom. You don't have that kind of money in cash or even in savings. So you get this 180. Home ownership, retirement saving, and investment, not through cash saving alone. You see, very, very important. So let's watch these things are absolutely insane. So let me go. Okay, come on. Okay. So so let me make it big that you can see. So last time, this one, the text is generated by AI. Okay, it's generated by AI. The proof is, let me prove to you, because here it is labeled as an AI. Okay, it is KI Inhalt, and the word KI in German is AI. So he wrote this text with AI. So I don't think the price is a mistake. I don't think that, because he maybe use AI for spelling mistakes or correct sentences, but the price, he do that intentionally. Okay, he do that intentionally. So absolutely insane. Not even 60% of German cannot buy this. How should we? How can we buy it? So this agent, make a calculation, have some brain. If you writing something, use your own brain. How and do a research sometimes to know how people are getting their money. Okay, and absolutely insane. So the people that are scamming you, if you see their names, you should never ever buy anything from them. Okay, I think we will do the PDF first. So we don't need to okay. Okay, the PDFs don't be big. Okay, this boy absolutely insane. I will never even foreign. I will not buy anything from this guy. Absolutely insane. He's always overpricing you. I never saw something from him that is 1 million. It's over 5 million. He's always overpricing. This guy will. If you buy something from this guy, one thing I know, even you are the master of negotiation, you will go out as a loser, because he will scam you at the end of the day in the pricing. Yeah, I can guarantee you that. Okay, so let's go and see another one. So this one, he's selling that for 8.5 million. What is absolutely insane. Okay, as I said, this is finished building, but I will take that money and Europe, because Gambia Gambia in 10 years, in 20 years, you will be glad if you have your investment in euros or in dollars. I can guarantee you. So Nitemela investment can euro in dollar. And my brother, only God can help you. Only God can help you, because you will have a big problem, a very, very, very big problem. Because Ningambe Kurojita, it'll investment in Gambia dollars world. You will be having a massive problem. And I don't want any diaspora, because we suffer here in Europe. We know what we are going through. Some of us have mental problems because of because of the stress, because of the loneliness, because of many things. So you're gonna take your hard-earned money and give to an agent and throw it. Absolutely insane. Never ever do it. Okay? Boying at home, okay? Don't do it. Okay? All right. So you doing that new real estate company, but I will never ever buy something from them if a company cannot even write their own text and everything doing with AI, that is a scam. I will never ever do it. Let me try to make it big. No, if I'm going to understand, but come on now. Okay, I think something is going wrong. Anyway, so this is what I want to show you from this company. Okay, that is the company name. You can see it here, very big. You see, very, very big. Never, ever, ever do it. Okay, never do it. So let's go and next one. Next one. Oh man, come on now. So, and this one, the reason why I put this one here, I will explain to you. Look, just read. When it is a good property that suits you, I think, comma, money does not matter if you can afford it. I think I understand it right. When it is a good property that suits, comma, your money, that suits you, comma, money does not matter if you can afford it. Absolutely insane. So that's mean if I like something and you told me I should pay $1 billion, I should do it because it suits me. So it doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. So these people think we don't have a brain. What make a difference between Faro and Infentigo? Mune Franke. Faro, Fentigo Hana thing is cheap. He will he like it. He wants it. He will try to negotiate to have a cheaper price. Why should I take my money and give to you just because of I like the property and it suits me? So I should take my money and give to you just like that? That make absolutely no sense. Even I'm a billionaire in euros or dollars, and you want to sell me a watch for $500. I will negotiate. I will try to have it for $300. That's why the wealthy people, because they don't just buy things to brag to say I'm a big boss. I will never do that. And you should not also do that. European, Gambians brothers and sisters. Munak and Donald Trump, American these millionaires. You cannot recognize them because they are not that expensive. Why should you do it? Okay, this come on now. This you see, that is the name of the company that want to manipulate you with this text. So be smart. Be smart. Never ever let nobody play with your brain, because only you have the control over your head. Nobody has control over your head. And Europe, they have control about that. But they have no control about your brain. Only you have a control about your brain. Don't let this Gambian maybe land on you to control your brain. They let us believe that land are that expensive in the Gambia, but they are not. We have to take that from our head. If you do that, you will see clear and you will buy very, very nice plot, very cheap, and no wrong. Agents don't because their lands become a liability for them. So they will not go and buy a big plot because they're going to know, okay, nobody is going to buy it. Why I should throw my money? They will think like that. And you should think like that also. So absolutely insane. Okay. So Abeko, the same thing is here. Now we already look at these things. Abeko Yinimal size on 97 by 81 by 78 by 74 in Banjununding. Total nonsense price, absolutely. And it's done with AI. As you see it here, KI Inhalt. KI in German is AI. I will never ever do it. Even in my dead body, I will never ever do it. Okay, and you should not also do it. Don't let them scam you, and don't let them to play with your mind. Don't let them to play with your mind. Land are not that expensive. They let you believe this is a mind game. They let you believe for decades that land are that expensive in the Gambia, but they are not. Okay, and I will repeat it again: never ever buy a land in the Gambia over 500,000, because I never did it, and I'm alive. So come on now. Okay. So this company also is insane. Look the name first. You can see the name here. Okay. And the reason why I put this here, absolutely nonsense. This is in Busumbala, and they want you to buy for 1.3 million or 1.4 million in Busumbala. I said this time I'm going down in Busumbala. I will never ever buy a land in Busumbala over 300,000 because busumbala ni yita mano kan buluba ni marala koma ni nyato everywhere dumasilo ni na yeman concrete nsamanata you cannot even walk kala moto kente bari buka tawano fam fere so ni moto la moto kata tutu silo yengan so now even han kodak ni bani mono tema I will not buy it for 300,000 absolutely insane so I don't know why they're making the price like this because Gambia there is no valuation system so everybody just feel like I can make it this for 15 million I can make this for 1.3 million just feeling nobody did that. First of all we don't have a system that value the land so and the agent themselves they have no idea they cannot even calculate they just give you any numbers and absolutely insane so I will never ever do it so you can see the real estate I will not pronounce no names because I don't want to do that you can read I hope and you can see I hope and if you see these companies please be very careful don't just throw your hand on money okay and to my brothers and sisters in the Gambia melkaning advertise on menke please if you are doing advertisement tell the truth ya family because obo men kata just na bodu fana saying abe interview even I think a global TV na fa fana please if you are doing an advertisement don't artificially inflate the price in the Gambia because that is not good. Because he said that near Kunkos and Dari is going to be double. That is inflating the price because the data sets tell us that the percentage is 5 to 10% worldwide, and in the Gambia is 10 to 20 10 to 20%. So I tell the global TV that he should be very careful if he is doing advertisement for them. Okay, don't just overprice or inflate the market. Okay, I have no problem if you want to make money with them, you can do that, but tell the truth. Don't overprice, don't inflate. Okay, all right. So let's go. And this also is an insane. So you see the name. Okay. I think this one everybody can. I don't need to make it big. And they're selling 20 by 20 for 600,000 in Sanyang. I will never be smart, my diaspora brothers and sisters. So you know you go Gunju, Gunju Madiana, come on now. That's why I don't want to even say. So anyway, you see it by yourself. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Yeah, family. So the reason why I want to show you Gunjur because last year I almost made a mistake to buy a land in Gunjur, but thank God, God saved me because Gunjur last year was you can have a land for 100,000, 150. So you see, they've doubled the price right now. That's what I mean. They are doubling the price, and it seemed 300,000. It seemed not a lot, or 315, but it's a lot of money. Yeah, family, because they are making more than 125% from just 1 year. Yeah, family. These people be very careful. So, but don't be fooled. Even as a woman, everybody is scamming now in the Gambia. So you have to be very careful. Okay. Don't be a fool just because it's a woman. They are not going to scam you. Of course, they are going to scam you. Okay, this one is improved food. Yeah, okay, and they are selling it for 4,800,000. So almost 5 million. An empty plot, absolutely insane. I will ever never do it. So Nintonyo man falaka ilangata warin domain so that you guys can see that is the name. Be very careful of him also. Yeah. Okay. Nothing yamin. I will say two things. Okay. First of all, never ever buy a land from an agent. Number two, never ever buy a land in Gambia for an investment because you are not getting any profit of it. Okay. First of all, you land on science, land on you 15 million, and you build a big house, bunjang or something like that. You are going to spend now go to the you're going to spend let's say 300,000 euros. So before you get that money back, you will be you will be on the ground. You will fall all the time because it will take you more than 30 to 40 years before you break even. So absolutely nonsense. Never ever do it. Okay, and as I said, I want to go through it fast now because I want to show you something also. Yeah, because I don't want to make the video too long. Yeah, this also is nonsense. You see, the name is here. The name is here. I think you can see it. It's also always overpricing you. Never ever do it. Okay, so let me. Man, come on now. So they are look at their plots here. They're absolutely That is the company name. You can see everything by yourself. You guys can read. Don't be a fool. Okay? So nimba tanon saying al ngana nim fenkol to ngana wita lala. Let me go up here and we go here. So we will do one by one. Okay? We will start here first. Abeko, this is the last video and Bo Donald he tried to manipulate my brain to let me think that is normal because he said it's high and demand. Yeah, fam. In some point that is true. If the demand is high, if the demand is high, then the price goes up a little bit. Yeah, fam. If the demand is high, the price go up a little bit. Yeah, fam. But but the problem is, and he said many Gambian maybe they want lands. Wale bilano jamali sankanje. Abe ko maybe Gambia the one living in the Gambia. Okay, and I talk about this video also about stocks that the aspirant, if you don't know where to invest, you can take your money and buy S&P 500. That's a kind of stocks, and it will give you annually roughly 7%. You know, and he said that the stock market is going to crash in few weeks or in few months. Okay, then and now you can question who buy the most land in the Gambia. Gambian living in the diaspora or Gambian living in the Gambia. Yeah, family. So upon that, I agree to that. When you Gambian living in diaspora, we are the biggest buyer of land in the Gambia. We are diaspora. That's why I said we have the power. We can stop these things if we stop buying overpriced land. Just 6 months. You know, break is in guys bang land on insan. Their lands, abeko agent member, land on you liability that they will drop the price. Yeah, family. And that will the price will be problem because some diaspora in time they see that they can take that money and buy one apartment house in Germany, Spain, Italy, France, anywhere in Europe, and wati if you go to money strategy. And Gambia go to they will not have a problem because they have their investment in euros or in dollars. Yeah, fam. So they will not even worry about dollars. Yeah, fam. That's Jita by Celtal Bank. They will not worry about it because they have an investment in euros or in dollars. Yeah, fam. So so the price will go down. That one I'm sure about because I saw one real estate agent company they are selling land for 80,000. So now we tell in the next video I will charge you can sign or I can entire it all, but I will add that in my next video or in my next PDF. Okay. Yeah, fam. So outside another stock market attack sign. Have you ever invested in stock markets? If yes, what did you invest in? Before I use my time for nothing. So ngayon ka saying stock market be crash ngayon ka so akonte say kada ETF less ETF ngayon ka say which ETF because ETFs it's a lot of ETFs in the market. Yeah, but ngayon ka which ETF? He told me passive ETF. So he don't even know the names of the ETFs. No, that shows me this guy is just trying to manipulate my brain, and he think I will not now expose him. So now internet expose sign and he delete all the comment. It was 17 comment or 18 comment. He delete all them because I know he never ever invest in stock market because none of them go for my own account, my own crypto account because I have a crypto. I have Bitcoin and Solana. I saw him my own account because my account is available in my second Facebook page. You know, Gambia earn online financial freedom. I saw him my own account, my own crypto account. And I tell you, bro, I know these things. You cannot just manipulate my brain. I'm not that. You are not that smart. Yeah. So he delete all these things. Yeah, family. So Gambian like to claim things. They like to claim. No proof, just claim. No proof, no nothing. Yeah, family. Me, as I said, we are engineer, we don't claim. If you say something, you gotta proof for anything. Yeah, item walla. Nah, that is our nature. Yeah, family. So abeko ni mo saying nana kaje abeko ngai funko nyume read last time on you. At base na nying vlat nyindi ka fa Bundesbank website. You can come here and do your own research, and it will show you that 60% of Germans cannot buy this kind of land in the Gambia. This one here, they cannot buy it because they don't have the money in the bank yet. This they cannot buy it. 60% of white German, they cannot buy it. Absolutely insane. And that shows you, even the overpriced that shows you these people don't even know what mathematics is. They just Absolutely. All right. And so exactly, that is the left main dalala. This one is for my diaspora brothers and sisters. If you have some money, so and you are done with these land scammers, you want to invest your money, and but you don't want to buy. You don't want to buy one apartment house, because you may say that may tight me here in Europe. You can put your money here, you stock market already, and every time you can take your money out and go. Yeah, fam. And we are going to make an example. Nito siyo sa in 25 years sa abe ko ning iben ko ranyo of kanjang ning 100 kan ning 15 million obetable sign 180,000 ning obetable. You come here, it's not jan sign, your 100,000 drop jam. Yeah, fam. And every month you put also there 500 euro extra. Yeah, fam. After 25 years, for 7%, that is the annual growth of ETFs, it's between 7 to 8%. If I'm yelling 8.5 or 7.22. These are the annual, but we are going to take the lower one, not just to show you. And New York is saying after let's say 25 years, uh, you are almost a millionaire. You have 975,835. You are almost a millionaire. So ni tanke beginning of your 60s, you will be a millionaire. Because if you add, let's say if you add here 600 euro, you are also already a millionaire. Begin or the end of your 50, beginning of your 60, you will be a millionaire. You will be a millionaire. And millionaire in euros, not Gambian Godowo, in euros. In euros. And you can be living in the Gambia and Luolung, deposit and you can organize all these things. Even you are dead, Abeko, you can write a testament that if you are dead, it's not like Gambia, people can scam you. Everything is organized here. And idin fana sita goro in joinda. It is far, idin far, often dinga far, mumurilu, goro nyite banna if they are smart and they invest it wisely. So why should you take that money and buy an empty plot? Again, that's the worst thing, an empty plot for 15 million. Okay? Nothing, million. Don't be a fool. Land are not that expensive. I never bought a land, and I will never bought a land over 300,000. I say 500,000. Okay? So don't be a fool. Don't be a fool, my diaspora brothers and sisters. They just let you believe. Take that from your head. I will repeat it until your unconscious mind believes that land are not expensive, because they play with your mind for decades. And I want to take this mindset from your head, that land are not that expensive. They just let you believe that they are that expensive. The agents, because they want to party your money while you are suffering in companies here. Okay? So, saying, these people are selling out the Gambia. So, yeah, he want to sell it but he don't want to do it. All nonsense. Abela knows sometimes very cheap, and he want to sell it for $2,550. I guarantee you that one is in guarantee. If you buy that for $2,250, you make a loss, because he bought it more cheaper than $2,550. He will bought it maybe, I don't know, but you will definitely make a loss. So why will you take and give your money to this guy? From Gambia didn't. This is Eastern Sokwala. You speak the language. You have relationship there. You can have it more cheaper. So why should you take your money and give to him? I don't understand. And that the one plot is gone. You guys have to know. Nike one plot is gone. That also a marketing strategy to let you believe that, oh, if I don't go, these things is gone already. That also is a marketing strategy. Please be wise, okay? I think last one, people, Gambians, from diaspora in the Gambia. If things are obvious, just say it. Don't just pretend. That's why German and Remember, whatever you do, they will tell you directly that it's a nonsense. And if it's a nonsense, it's a nonsense. And that's why German in training Jürgen Klopp, new national trainer. He's telling that to German journalists, whether you guys like it or not, we are not that good. But that doesn't mean that we cannot beat France if we play. But they are more better than us. We have to work and to be better. And that is fact. Okay? And we Gambian, from diaspora in the Gambia, we have to adapt these things to tell the fact like they are, not to pretend if the things are wrong. We are seeing it, but we refuse to say it. And my goal is that the least land price have to stop, and it will stop because I will. This is my life goal to work very hard 24/7 to stop this sellout of the Gambia because Gambia is our future, our kids' future. Okay, and also, it's our responsibility in the diaspora that our brothers and sisters in the Gambia, their sons, their children have the same right, like your children, like my children, and like your children, to eat a good food, to sleep in their parents' house. And they cannot do that if you buy land that are overpriced. So, left of be Albadi Mansa. So, ka fen fen ke jana ka jale asan YouTube channel ko na follow je, ani Facebook ko no fanang asi follow la in fanto je. But YouTube channel in the Kumara, if you want, you can do that in Facebook. That will be a YouTube channel because we want to reach more people. We want to reach more people. So go to my Facebook and follow me there. That would be great. That would be very, very great. So I'm but because this one it is the biggest one. This one you have to be careful. So I'm but nothing on your mouse is going crazy right now. But anyway, let me try. So this guy, be very, 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 very careful if you see his name. Okay, I think you guys can see his name here. Very, very careful. So let me pause for a second. You write down the name. Okay, I will.